Hey, hello. Hi, everybody. How y'all doing tonight? Hopefully, all is well. For those that may be listening to the replay, thank you for being here. And for those that are hearing me for the first time, thank you for being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I want you to do me a big favor. I would like for you to share this information, share it. Don't just watch the video and not share it. Share it, please. Unless you don't want anybody to know what you're listening to. But anyway, to let you know who I am, I'm Sandy. I'm a business strategist and I help you to grow and start your business, grow it, market it, and do all the things that you need to do in order to be able to get it out here in the marketplace. So now, and what I help my clients do too is do all of their administrative pieces to their business, so where they can be successful in their business and give them business ideas to grow and keep on monetizing and keep on going to the next level in their business. So I don't want to just help you get started. I help you stay in the game. Okay. Alrighty. Now, last week I went over some things about the community businesses that you can start in the African American community, Black community, whatever you want to call it. So go back and listen to those. Those are some good information in it. But this week right here, we're going to talk about we're going to start a series, and it's going to be how to make $1,000 to $10,000 a month in your business. If you're new to business and you don't have a business that's already set up, that's okay. I got you too. That's all right. It's all good. So, but what we are going to do is you can apply this to any kind of business that you have. And these strategies work. Doesn't have to be a specific business. They work. The principles work. Okay. So that's what we're going to talk about here tonight. Now, before I get started, and that being said, this is in the case that you've already gotten your fundamentals or your foundation set up in your business. Like, you've already got your business name established. You got stuff set up like your LLC, your EIN number, and you've already gotten that good old DUNS number, because you may get some contracts and you may have an opportunity to get contracts. So you want to be prepared for that. And you also want to be able to make sure that you have your business bank account open, because we don't want to be commingling funds. We want to make sure that we stay legal and stay in the right grace with that. And then also you have your payment processing systems up, so when you get ready to start doing business, I don't care whether it's a brick and mortar or it's online, you want to be able to make sure that people can come and pay you, and then you have options for them, because you're going to have everything set up. You're going to have stuff running on autopilot, right? So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. And this will help you to make $1,000 to $10,000 a month. And these are some of the things. These are all of the things that I use to in my business, and they work, people. They work. Okay. And then also knowing that your business is, like I said, knowing that your business is structured in a way that, if you need any employees, whatever you have going on in your business, you want to make sure you structure everything right there, because you're going to be paying them, and then you're going to be filing your taxes quarterly, and you're going to be doing all those great things, right? So this is not, I know sometimes you hear the gurus and you hear people out there hyping you up, telling you, yeah, you can make 10,000 a month, or you can do this and you can do that, for is bringing in revenue. But there are some things that they don't tell you that you need in place before you get to that point. And these are the things that we're going to pretty much discuss tonight. And we're going to make sure that, sorry, y'all. We're going to make sure that you're ready for that. Now, there are some ways before you get anything done in your business. I don't care whether you already have business and you're launching a new campaign, or you're just new to this and you're just working on just establishing your foot, your ground, your groundwork, right? Or you just setting your foot on solid ground, so where you can get the momentum going, or whatever it is. You're going to need customers. You're going to need people. You're going to need clients. You're going to need people that's going to buy your services. You're going to need somebody there. Now, the traditional way of doing things is, of course, it's always going to be marketing, but there are ways that you get to that point, and there are ways that you laser focus your abilities, and you laser focus your your sights and your focus on getting clients to serve, to come into your business. And most of us call that an avatar. An avatar is somebody specific, and they want what you have. They want everything that you got to offer, and they don't see nothing else, but they want what you have, right? So before we get there are some things that is good to do and help you get there without any stress, without any, I wouldn't say worries, but if you do it and you follow system and you follow the principles and you follow what you need to follow when you are getting customers for whatever business you have, like I say, brick and mortar or whatever it is, you will be okay. Every niche, you got to focus on a niche. Every niche is going to have its benefits. Every niche is going to have that person that is looking for that specific thing, for whatever season they're in or whatever they need it for. So that's why I tell you, you don't sell to everybody. You sell to the specific people that need what you have. Right? Okay. Now, with that being said, we're going to get into getting ready to discover and to find out, give you some tips to find out exactly how you can do that and how you can be stress free with it. And then you can go in and start your marketing. Whether you do Facebook ads, whether you do any kind of other traditional marketing, whether you reach out to companies, whether you, however, whatever approach you have, your business would definitely need to be doing these things. So one of the things it's going to be doing is you're going to find out with Google Trends, you're going to find out what people are, who need my services. My niche is whatever your niche is, you go and you find out who is searching for what I need or what I have to offer. So when you discover that, you're almost halfway there. You're almost halfway there to target the people that need your service. Everybody don't want what you have. So if you serve, you're wasting money if you're trying to reach people that really don't need what you have. Let me repeat that. You're wasting money and time, really, if you are searching for people that really don't need what you have. So you got to be strategic. You got to be strategic, and these are the strategic ways, and this is how you get from making $1,000 to $10,000 a month in your business. When you after you've done all of the other things that I've told you, shared with you, the structure and all these things, the foundational pieces that you need. Sometimes people get on here and tell you what you can do. This is the product you can create. You can create that product. You can create this product. You can create that product. But you need to make sure that you got to have the foundation down before you start doing all these other things. Because sometimes, not all times, not in all cases, some people run into the roadblock or they run into the brick wall when an opportunity can be there and they're not structurally set up. And let's say they may even can get a contract with a company or something like that. Company don't want to deal with them because they are not ready to do business with them, and they see they're not serious when you playing with how you got your business structured and how you have it set up and how you just have to, your brand is so important. Okay. Alrighty. Now after we reached out and did the Google, did our search through Google Trends, we're going to go to Google Alerts. Google Alerts is like, for instance, whatever your topic is or whatever your niche is, you go to Google Alerts, and what it do anytime somebody's talking about it, anytime the news media is talking about it, anytime anything's going on with it, you know, it'll give you an alert. And this can help you to narrow down what's going on in the community of the people that you're trying to reach for as your customer base. It can tell you a lot about what they're doing, what's in the news with them, whatever it is. And so this is a good way for you to kind of sit down, and this can be a part of your strategy plan. Everybody needs to strategize when it comes down to getting your customers and getting clients to purchase your products, because making money in your business is a strategy. You can't just wake up one morning and say, oh, la 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 la, I'm going to try to go out here and see who I can find today for my business. You will be out of business before you start rolling, getting down with it or getting busy with it. So next thing, so you want to make sure you do that. I mean, these are some great, very, very good ways to find out. Now, in the next thing and like I shared earlier, because I was doing my live on my Instagram. Like I said earlier, also Google with YouTube. I'm sorry, with YouTube, you can search your niche and find out what's going on and look at the comments and see what people are talking about, what people are asking, what are they commenting on. You can kind of tell how they feel. Whatever your business is, just go to your niche and try it. You'll see what I'm talking about. You can go to your niche, and whatever your niche is, just key it in the search bar and see some videos that rank high and they have a high engagement. Yeah, thank you. You know, they have a high engagement. Thank you for that, Lady Roz. And they have a high engagement, and then with the high engagement, you can see what the comments are, because 9 times out of 10 there's a lot of comments. There's a lot of comments, whether they're saying that, oh yeah, I like this information, or yeah, I need this, or yeah, they just pretty much have a conversation. It's a thread going on. So that is with YouTube. Now, listen, whatever you're doing, if you're trying to sell a book, you're trying to put on an event, whatever you're trying to do, you need to go to this another major engine that you need to go to. Amazon. Amazon can tell you what people are looking for, what they're searching. And then when you go to the reviews of people that have already purchased products and purchased books and stuff, then you can get a feel of what they need, what they like. You can find out what's trending. You can always go to, and I didn't mention this earlier, you can always go to Twitter and see what's trending, see what people are talking about. Go to your niche and see what's going on. Go to any other major news outlet. Helping Reporter Out, Haro, and HARO. You can sign up, get an account with them. You can find out what's going on in the news, what'll be coming up. So these are ways that people already have your information. They already have your data. They already have it. And only thing you got to do is go in and extract it, analyze it, strategically plan for your business, and voila, you're ahead of the game. That's all you got to do. And this help you in your business. It helps you to laser focus on who you need to, instead of just out here doing business all kind of ways, all janky, just shabby ways, just unethical stuff some people do, and how they do it. It just saddens me. It sickens me. It just ugh, I don't like it. So, you don't have to do things that way. Get out and do your work to find out who you need, who is your avatar. Your avatar is specifically for your business. Just like, when you're dating, or when you're trying to, when you want somebody special in your life. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Guess what? You got an avatar for that, right? That's the same things with business. Same thing. Same identical thing. Okay? So let's think of it that way. Now, it was a couple of more I wanted to mention to you too. Okay, yeah, a few more is going to be, and oh, by the way, guys, this is going to be a series, so we're going to talk about how to make. It's definitely tonight. We're just going to talk about how to make 1,000 to 10,000 extra a month in your business, but all through maybe we'll probably be staying on this one for about a week, but we're really talking about strategies and ideas to profit. And yeah, so I'm working on a series now, but I have a full-blown academy for you soon. But we're going to be, this series is going to be because I want to give it to you in bite-sized pieces, because I want you to do well. I want you to do well in your business. So the next thing will be having, maybe surveying, using different platforms to surveying. And also, if you want to learn more too, I have a biz toolkit. If you click the link in my bio, you go there and get that biz kit. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You go there and you get that biz kit, your biz toolkit. It has a lot more information in it. So I won't, share everything, but that business toolkit is, it's it has a lot of information in it. I'm not just saying this because I'm not trying to sell you on nothing, but yeah, it has some information in there that you will be amazed and surprised at. Okay, but it's gonna get you to where you want to be. Okay, I'm telling you, it worked for me. It'll work for you. The principles are the same, people. Principles don't change. Remember that. God's principles don't change. Alrighty? And he shares with you in his word of how to do what you need to do in order to be able to build wealth. That's all to it. Now, as I mentioned to you about surveys, what you do is you create your own survey. It can be short, it can be how long ever you want to. Once you have, you can kind of do random survey on your social media. There's ways that you can do it on Instagram. I don't know whether some of you saw my thing. I kind of like, there's ways that you can ask questions, or, sometimes when I post stuff, I'm not posting it for the picture. I'm posting it for the information that I'm trying to share with you. And sometimes, you get guys, thank you, babe. You get guys that come in your, I get guys coming in the inbox, DM, get out my DM with that foolishness. Okay. And I'm trying to share information with you, but there are ways that you can put things in your stories and ask questions and survey people or whatever the case may be. And then you can find out what's really going on or what they need. And so that's another way. Now, discussion boards, like I said, and discussion boards is in a sense too. It's kind of like Reddit, Reddit. That's Reddit. That's a discussion board. But also the discussion board is kind of like when I told you to go to YouTube and see the comments and stuff like that. And you can use your other social media platforms to do that as well too, and find out what people are, what are they asking in your niche, and what are they commenting on other people's posts, and things like that. So where you can find out what's really going on with the people, because they are, a lot of times, not everybody, but a lot of times people will tell you what they need and they'll tell you what they want. Yes, they will. You can hear it in their comments and things like that. But it's a little work, and then you have to. But with any business, you have to do your research. You can't just know unless you're not this magical person and just know. You're not the all knowing. you can't. You can't. You can't possibly know that. Oh, but anyway, discussion boards is the last one we'll talk about tonight, and that's going to be some great information that you can get from there. So these are ways that you can make $1,000 to $10,000 a month by researching and finding out who's your avatar, who's that person that you are going to serve, because you got one person that you need to be, your business is really shaped and molded from. You got many people, but the avatar is that one person, like that, just that one particular model, put it that way. And there are so many of the same model that you pick. When you pick your avatar, you have tons and tons of people. How many you won't know until you put it out there strategically how you're going to market your business, or what you have to offer and how you're marketing, and then you'll find out who's going to be who you're serving, and those that you are serving, how many would gravitate to what you have to offer. That's all I'm saying. So with that being said, if there's not any questions, or are there any questions, I'll be glad to hang around and answer them if you have any questions. But if not, then join me tomorrow night between 7 and 8. I'll be on a little earlier tomorrow, and we're going to talk about more about how to make our businesses grow, basically. Strategies to profit. Strategies to profit Academy like I said, it's coming up soon, but Strategies to Profit Academy. So anyway, at any rate, is there's not any questions? No questions there? No questions? I'll hang around for a few minutes if there are some questions. Look like somebody wanted to ask me a question here. Yeah, I'll give you a few minutes and see if anybody's typing anything, but if not, then I'll wait a few minutes to see if you have any questions about anything about business, making, gaining, getting your clients, and just remember that I told you to make sure that you have all your foundational things together. And oh, by the way, Like I mentioned to you earlier about having, I did mention about having having like if you awarded a contract or something like that, you need to be make sure you are prepared for that. So you want to make sure that you have everything in place foundationally when you are in business, because you don't want to miss an opportunity because you're not ready. You know, meaning if you get a government contract, they require you to have some documentation already in place. So you don't want to miss the opportunity, because you never know when you will be, you'll have the opportunity to do something. So if you're listening to the replay and if you're just coming in, I see more people are coming in. Please share this information. This needs to be shared. Oh, okay. Let's see. Does this work well with marketing books? Absolutely. Yes, it does. It works well with marketing books as well. Because, see, what you can do is find out, okay, whatever your book is and whatever niche, whatever your audience is that you're trying to reach people with your specific book, you need to find out where they are. And like I said earlier, when I said about the Google Trends and Google Alerts and things like that, go to and your particular book or whatever the book that you've written, find out how many more books are out there like yours. Go and see what they're saying and what they're commenting about on that particular book. But your particular book is the same category. See what they're saying, and then you can kind of gauge and see, you can kind of sense, and you can kind of get, after gathering your information, you can kind of see exactly how you need to market your book, what you need to say when you're writing the ad or things like that, what keywords you need to use, what hashtags you need to use, pretty much what platform are your people on that you need to market the book. But the thing is about that too, that should have been done. Not saying it wasn't now. It should have been done before you even decide to write that book. Who are you going to reach? That should have already been set down. You should have already came up with a marketing, a soft marketing plan or whatever, and then you should have already been ahead of the game. If not saying that you're not, but that's what you should have. That's what should have been already taken place. And that way, whoever you're marketing to, you as you're writing the book, you can put the buzzword out and you can put it out about your launch, and then you can kind of always just, in the midst of that, you can kind of see what's going on with the climate, see what's going on with people, see what's trending, and see what's slowing down in trends, and see Google Trends will give you that information. It can tell you. It can go as far as a year. I think it's more than a year. It can go. Let me see exactly how long you can go back to Google Trends, and because it gives you information more than one. Let me see here. Yeah. Let me see. I want to help you with this here. Yeah, it goes back a while, and so that way you can see how it declined, or the topic of your book. You can see how that particular industry or that particular topic area, it kind of, if it picked up speed or not. If it picked up audience that was searching for it and that was interested in it, or it just slowed down. So you can definitely tell either way. Let me see, Google Trends. Let me see here. I'm trying to get to this thing for you here. And let's Google. Okay, I went to the wrong thing on the Google store. Hold on, let's see. All right, let's see. Ooh. Alrighty. It's going to be, I think it's about, let me see. I think it might be instead of, you can go back, you probably can go back longer than that, but let me double check. Okay, it's 12 months. You can go back as far, yeah, you can go back as far as 2004, but you don't, that information probably, unless you're doing research, that information won't do you any good. You can go back the past 4 hours, you can go back to the past day, the past 7 days, the past 30 days, the past 90 days, the past 5 years. Unless you're doing research or whatever on that particular topic, that wouldn't do you any good. I don't think it would. So You don't really have to, just go back. I guess you can go back probably as far as maybe a year or 90 days or something like that. Okay. Alrighty. So that would be good. Oh, oh, you're welcome. Oh, you too. You too as well. Yeah. Okay. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Like I said, between 7 and 8, and we're going to continue to talk about some more things about how to grow your business. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. So hopefully this helps somebody else because you asked the question. So now bring your questions in tomorrow. Look, bring some folks back tomorrow. Let them know that we're gonna talk about more about this thing for us getting growing our businesses and making money and building wealth, because you can't leave your job to your children, your family, as a legacy for yourself. You will never. You are working on somebody else's dream, so build your own dream too. I'm not telling you to leave your 9 to 5, whatever it is. I'm not, or your what, your 6 to 6, whatever it is. I'm not telling you to leave your job, but you do need to consider creating generational wealth for your children and your children's children. Alrighty, okay, alrighty. I'll see you tomorrow, and you have a good night. Alrighty, a good day, or wherever you are around the world. Talk to you.